Really, there's not a lot you can do. Everybody has to go through the same weather, no matter, in the same track conditions, no matter what. A lot of times, I guess, if there's a wind, if there's a headwind in one of the stretches, or if or both the stretches, or in the turns, sometimes you'll try to keep covered up on those turns or straightaways, whatever you have. And what I mean by being covered up is, you try to follow the horse, try to follow somebody to maybe break the wind for you if it's like that. But most of the time, everybody's in the same boat, so you have to just go through it.
I think more and more drivers are paying attention to track bias than they did in the past, where obviously speed means so much more. You will find the occasional night when the weather's bad and the last place you want to be is on the lead. So that's a driver's job, to pay attention to the early races and get a feel for the track and how it's playing.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of things that can affect the track. I generally don't change my tactics too much, other than if there's wind. A lot of times if it's really windy, it makes it tough. If you're the one up there cutting it or first up, cutting into the wind. But for rain, snow, you want to be close to the lead so that you can see. And same too when it's muddy. It's tough to be in the back, but you have to drive each race accordingly, each horse accordingly. So you can't just say, well, it's muddy, I'm going to put everything on the lead tonight. So it doesn't really change your tactics that much.
I think the wind is, snow, I guess. Depends on the track conditions and how much water it can take. But, wind, I think, is the biggest thing. Wind will really slow a horse down.
A lot of times it isn't necessarily even the heat. It has a lot to do with the wind direction and how much moisture is in the track or how firm the track is. But there's a lot of variables to play in. But usually you get a good beat after watching 2 or 3 races if you have that luxury. The track will usually play out the same. Snow, rain, you named it all. I like 80 and sunny. That's perfect for me. I don't care for the bad weather anymore.